We're building an application to run inside the RICOH THETA X using Flutter. The THETA X has a touchscreen which allows the use of scrolling and buttons on the screen. And in this short tutorial, we'll show you how to change the logo to put your specific company branding on it. I'm using a MacBook Air. The THETA X is connected with a USB cable to the Mac. Download the starter code from GitHub. Then change into the directory THETA X plugin logo demo. You need Flutter and the Android Studio installed, or the Android toolchain. So we'll first check out Flutter. I'm going to upgrade Flutter. I'm on the stable channel of Flutter, so I'll do Flutter upgrade, and this will give me the latest version. Make sure there's no errors with your Flutter install. Make sure you have Android Studio installed and the Android toolchain. We will need to build for Android for the THETA X. The THETA X runs Android inside the camera. Get the dependencies of Flutter with Flutter pub get. Then build the APK for the THETA X with Flutter build APK. This process is pretty fast for me on a MacBook Air M1, although it does take a few minutes. Eventually, there's some warnings about a deprecated library, but we can ignore the red for now. The location of the APK is in that text in green, so I'm going to use ADB from the Android toolchain to install the APK into the THETA X. Remember that the THETA X is connected to the Mac with a USB cable. So in this example, the install failed. And it also fails with a -R. And that's because I installed a different version of the APK. On the body of the camera, swipe right. So swipe from the right to the left. And then you could see the application that I had installed previously from a different computer. So I'm going to click on the little trash can and delete the existing plugin. Now I'm going to reinstall the plugin from the Mac, and the install succeeded. So when I checked on the menu, the plugin wasn't there, so I rebooted the camera. After rebooting the camera, the application now appears in the menu. If you tap it, it'll start the application. The THETA X is going to function like a mini mobile phone screen, so you can scroll it in all directions. I'm accessing an external API as a test. I have the THETA X connected in client mode. So it's the same as connecting your mobile phone to your house router. I have the THETA X connected to my router in my house right now. Let's make a small change. We're going to change the logo. So from the root folder of your project, there's a subfolder assets. In there are images. There's already an existing OpKey ATK logo. I'm going to switch it with another Winners Auto logo that is orange, so we can clearly see the difference. Off the root folder, there's also a lib folder. In lib, there is view, and there is the home screen. Scroll down until you see the logo, which is on line 21 in this example. I'm going to switch the name of OpKey ATK to the new logo, which is called logo.png. We will still need to run Flutter pub get after inserting this new asset into the folder. So after we put the new image asset into the assets folder, we have to run Flutter pub get again. Now we're going to build it again as an APK. So the command is Flutter build APK, and it takes a couple of minutes. Once the build is complete, we can install it again with the same command. The location of the APK is on the screen in green. Swipe from the right to access the plugin menu, tap on the plugin, and voila, we have the new logo up. It looks fantastic. You can easily adjust the size and placement of the logo to make it bigger or smaller, move the size around to suit your branding requirements.